Should you buy, sell, or hold a stock Dell? That's exactly what we're talking about today. We're gonna deep dive into the business of Dell Technologies. Then we're gonna take a fundamental analysis and also a final outlook on the chart. And if you buy, sell, or hold the stock, that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let's start with the business of Dell, what they write about themselves, what they're doing. As you can see here, a company with long history, Dell Technologies, a real company, all started with first of all, devices on this whole internet boom. And today they're selling laptops, not only laptops, desktop, monitors, PCs, laptop accessories, artificial intelligence as such as software and also server, data storage, and fail-safe operation, cyber attacks. So a really long history on the software and devices. Really, really cool brand. Has good offers, not overpriced like Apple, if you know what I mean. And yeah, really, really company. And let's see how this developed over the last years. We have minus of 11% 1 year, and yeah, this is not that good because we had an absolutely bull market, so this stock did not outperform the market. Actually, done pretty bad over compared to other stocks, and the reason is mainly because the growth rates were not that good, and the market don't know if this stock, will continue to grow over the next years. But what is really interesting about the stock, also recently in the news, is that NVIDIA, as you heard, the revenue of NVIDIA of the third quarter were absolutely crazy, massive. And why this appears positive for server providers such as Dell, HP, and JP Morgan, etc., is because where does NVIDIA buy data storage, right? They need servers, they need data storage because it's the business which grows over 60% year to year. And that's exactly what Dell is doing. The server and data source is exactly what NVIDIA and the whole artificial intelligence industry needs. Like, I understand that their software artificial intelligence may not the best, and the laptops are also not made the best. Apple is still the best and the coolest brand, right? When it comes to, laptops, AirPods, who wants to buy this? Like, come on, like, AirPods are just cooler. So, yeah, maybe it's a good price for monitors, something like that, but it's not a really cool brand. You know what I mean? So yeah, but where growth can come from, which is not priced in the stock, is this NVIDIA and also other providers of data storage and GPU chips are buying from Dell. And maybe this is something that the market doesn't see, because if you take a look at the valuation, we have a price earning ratio of 14, which is, as you can see with the grade A, really, really cheap for a stock which would not grow. It would be fair, but this stock grow more than 15% over the next 10 years, and this is pretty massive. I mean, 15% growth and still a price earning ratio of 14. This is crazy. And so this price earning ratio will go up under 10 for an US stock. I've seen this really rarely. I mean, they have continuing growth rates. It's not such as anything that you need to care of. I mean, they have bit debt, but overall, when you take a look also at the other other things like profitability, there's no such thing as, I know the profitability is not that crazy, but I mean, growth rates are still crazy, and they keep on improving on their margins. I think it's good. Price sales ratio is under one. Price book ratio, well, is not there, but I think it's fairly valued, absolutely. And in this bull market, I don't know why the stock is so low. Like, can you tell me? Despite the fact that analysts, here I think was one analyst who said that Dell is not a good stock, concerning the growth rates. But I mean, when you see this, like you can also see Dell partner with NVIDIA to help deliver AI computing power for enterprises. Exactly what Dell has the chance to profit from this massive AI trend. Like this chart doesn't look like a stock who was in the. Oh no, I don't want that. This stock doesn't look like a stock who was in the AI boom. Like we had 2020, we grew, but we're still like on 1 year minus 11%, and take a look at the valuation, like 14. It's nothing. So yeah, when you compare this to other stocks, like let's say Apple, okay, I really like to compare this to Apple because Apple is similar. Apple sells devices. Yeah, I mean they're just more like B2B business. Apple is more B2C, but still comparable. Growth rates are comparable. This will be a bit more like 20, 15%, but this is generally over the next years similar. And tell me, why does this stock almost has double the valuation? Like there's no reason they will grow less than that, just because Apple is a cooler brand, yeah. But maybe they have not no debt and have a lot of cash, but that's the only thing, because all the earnings of the cool brand Apple is already priced in the stock. So I really don't get it why the stock is so low. And for example, Apple is on double. Please explain me in the comments. And by the way, leave a like for the video. Yeah, as you can see here on the chart, we had a upwards trend which broke down because just of an comment of an just analysis. Like I don't care. I see the price increase of 14. Um, this would be nice, but we broke down actually, bro. Like how long did we broke down? Like from the top we went like almost 25% down. 25% down, guys. And we are struggling with the line of the supporting line on what was this, and $170. So hopefully we stay here in the line, otherwise we will fall maybe on 111, which would be crazy. And then we have a price earning ratio of 12, which looks like a Chinese stock. Alibaba has 12. Like, what are you talking? I think it depends. If the market, we have a beer market, then maybe we go a bit down. But guys, like, if you continue the bull market, like here, if we catch down here, maybe we go 3-4% up, and then we may then I maybe consider a buy, or if we even fell lower, would be more interesting. So yeah, right now, really take a really careful look at these candles, how this will develop, if we go down or if we will stay here in the line, stabilize. So I would wait to stabilize this, this trend, that we do not, break down, because this really impulsive upwards trend and upside trend. So really be careful. If we, because we can fall even more, we can pull back, but maybe we wait like 2 weeks to stabilize, to not just be a false signal and fall back on like $100, something like this. So yeah, really interesting stock with a really interesting valuation. And guys, this is one stock that is on my watch list. So maybe not today, because the chart is a bit confusing if we just fall further or go up. And yeah, this is definitely a hold and maybe a buy if it stabilizes it. And yeah, leave a like, please. Subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what next stock to analyze, just write me in the comments. Let me know. I will do a video. So yeah, stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye bye.